Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our brand new adventures here in Impostor Syndrome. I'm Katiana, and we are here in our sky base. This is going to be the starting point of our brand new adventures, and I will give you a tour of it here momentarily. We have a lot to talk about, and I've got about an hour or so to show you what we've done so far and give you a preview of what is coming up. So let's get started. Captive coming in with a resub 27 months and he has a sub pup. So he does. Let us get a signage. 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 Sub puppy. Captive gamers times 3 on 4/25/2026. Now, I don't have any puppies yet, but I have it on very good authority. There are puppies downstairs, so we will get you a puppy in the future. We just don't have it quite yet. So, let us start by returning to spawn after I take a quick nap. So head down so you can't see where we're going. It will be a little bit of a mystery. Little bit of a mystery. It got dark. Sleep. Take you through the night. Now we have to reverse back. Up. Over. Okay. Now, it costs me 2 levels to go back to spawn. Because if I do /spawn, it takes me back to my bed. But I'll be able to do /spawn to come back to my bed to get back here. But that is okay. This is the spawn for our amazing base, which is pretty darn cool, I have to say. It is this lovely, lovely keep. Very, very big. Very, very spacious. And filled with loot chests everywhere. Not going to lie. It is beautiful. And it is filled with villagers. And I spent part of my time last night training them up. This one is already a master. It gives us golden carrots and glistering melon slices. This one over here is up to an apprentice. We'll take pumpkins and also passion fruit tarts. There are many villagers around here who do not yet have jobs. There are lots of crops here in the main courtyard area. There's flax, there's wheat, there's carrots all over the place. Lots of create elements in the decoration. It is a beautiful keep. Kitty cats. It is pretty darn cool. And scattered around throughout there are loot barrels, which were filled with lots and lots of juicy, juicy treasures. There was food, there was leather, there was ores, there was all sorts of different things. There is a library over this way, all sorts of things. District asked us not to destroy the keep it intact as much as possible, so we didn't didn't do any squishing or anything like that. It is intact. There is some structures that sort of overlapped each other, so we actually have this little house up there on a platform, which kind of looks a little odd and out of place, and it's a bit of a trick to get into that one. There is another structure just outside of the castle. Haven't explored it yet. I believe it is a fire mage from Iron Spells and Spellbooks. But it is a very, very cool structure. And oh, hello, Wandering Trader. Hello. Yeah, I do not have any coinage with me to buy any of your pretty things, but thank you for visiting. It is quite a lovely place that he has picked out, and there are some very interesting things around the area. Most importantly, there is this nice village down here, which was great for doing additional looting. We do love our looting, don't we? District has set up shop right up here, just to the north of Spawn. I believe if we widen things out, we've got Rig right down here to the southwest. And then we have Captive. He's right down here to the southeast. I don't know where Calyx is. Oh, there's Calyx. Calyx is actually wandering around. Hello, Calyx. But what you won't see is us, because we are a very long way away from the spawn area. When we logged in last night, Grench did an RTP, as he is wont to do, to look for a very interesting area to go and make our home. We had done a little playtesting in the pack before it launched officially yesterday, and we found a location that we liked for our base, and so that is what he went looking for. He found one, and sure enough, we moved there. So I can show you that this is the village that is a little farther to the north. So this village is to the north of District. Another great village for looting. All of these villages are just filled with houses with 1, 2, sometimes 4 loot chests, and they are just filled with chests. And the chests have got all the loots. So many loots. In fact, I haven't even gotten all the loots yet. I have looked at them, but I have not actually collected them because our bags were full. I kid you not, our bags were full. So yeah, these villages, they're full. It's lots of stuff. And so we've got 2 villages and a keep full of stuff that we have already gathered, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff, which is good because we are going to need a lot of stuff. So we have these 2 waypoints available, and then we have our village, which we do not need to... Oh, you guys, what are you all doing in this hole? All of you? All of you. Guys. Guys, everybody out. Out. Everybody, guys, everybody out. Everybody out. Oh. Villagers, please. Everybody out. Good grief. So many houses to loot. I think I've gotten them all from both of these 2 villages. I think. I'm not sure, but I think I've gotten them all. And we have collected so many things. There will be a serious sorted out section needing to happen because, yeah, we have a lot of things. A lot of things. I will show you the lot of things. Oh yes, Galax is trying not to die. Oh no, we don't want to die. Dying is bad. Well, no, dying is not bad. Dying is things you're going to do a lot of. Here is our base. This is High Life Village. High Life Village is, as you can see, high. How high? The Y level is 274. Nope, not 74. 274. See that pillar? That pillar is Grench's pillar. 2 pillar up to this village. He pillared all the way up to this village. And then in several of these places, he broke a water block to create a water elevator to make it possible to get up and down. So I think there's 3 or 4 of these scattered about the city that there are water elevators that now allow you to climb up and down. But this was the original pillar that he built of planks to get from the ground up to here. It's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. But this is going to be our home base, or our starter base, as the case may be. This is sort of the floor plan. It has several arms and tentacles, as you can see, but then there is this square area here in the middle. And what we have done is we have filled it in with these redwood planks, and I think the red really aesthetically goes well with the acacia. The orange and the red, I think, really work well together. It doesn't look out of place. So we're going with redwood because underneath here we have a redwood forest. So we're using the redwood from the trees of the forest underneath us, and we are going to be having platforms. So in some cases we're going to fill in sections, or we're going to extend platforms out at the same Y level as the village, and in other cases we are going to create platforms off of Grench's pillar. We're going to build the platforms out from there underneath the city, and those will be our lower tiers as we grow down towards the ground. Normally you'd build a building and stuff, and you would grow up towards the build limit. Well, we're already at Y270. We're going up. I don't know how much higher up we're going to be able to go, because, we're already pretty high up here. So we're going to platform down. We probably will add some stairs and some other things to help us moving between the levels. But this is going to be sort of our starter base area. Hey, hello, Da Vinci. How good to see you. Welcome. This is going to be nighttime. This is going to be where we start out. And we actually already have cleared another POI that we have, because, that's the way Grench and I roll. We clear out POIs and take them over rather than build new, because, it's just easier that way. So next door, as the crow flies, is this treehouse. Grench says it is very, very big, has a lot more loot chests, and a lot of space. So we should be able to clear a bunch of that space out, work around the loot chests that are there, and similar to what we've done the past couple of packs with Woodland Mansions, turn that tree house into some sort of working area. There is a jungle village right underneath it, which will be convenient. There's a POI right here. There's another POI up here. There's a Hexry village of some considerable size right up here. We have got a battle tower of some kind up here. There's something here. we got POIs everywhere. There's another POI of some kind here. There's another POI of some kind here. You get the point. We have got POIs everywhere in the vicinity of our sky base that's just up elevated above them. The other thing that we really liked about this is it's already so well lit. There are lanterns like every 3 blocks. So this should not have to worry about any type of spawnage causing us any issues that we can see. And so far, we have not had any. It's very, very well. That is a very dense POI. That's something that we noticed in our solo world when we were just playing around trying to get a feel for the pack. This is a very POI heavy pack, which Grench is going to enjoy immensely because he loves exploration. He loves POIs and looting. So he's got lots to explore just staying right here around the house. So he doesn't have to go very far to have a lot of things that he's going to be able to explore. And the quest book has a ton of things that we're going to have to do to advance in this pack. It is a very, very crazy pack, but I think it's going to be a ton of fun. One thing I should say is right up front, before I say anything else, expect there's going to be progression you don't see on stream. Um, Akumadori is going to be joining us this pack. You haven't seen much of her lately in previous packs because she has been streaming some other games like Dead by Daylight. I think she's been doing some Sims and some other things in her streaming time. But we're going to get Akumadori back because one of the mods in this mod pack is rats. And we all know that when there are rats, the rat mafia must make an appearance. So, Akumadori will be joining us. She will be doing some building. She will be doing some interesting and fun things with the rat mafia. I won't give away any of her secrets, but we will have some Akumadori sightings hopefully during streams. But Grench will also probably be playing sometimes outside of the times when I am able to stream because, of course, I also have my sweaters that I'll need to be knitting. And there will be times when I just sneak in an hour here or an hour there, but it will not be during a normal streaming time. And so there will be some progression that happens off stream. And I may or may not remember exactly what things happened in between the times that we stream. I'll do the best I can. Um, but I just wanted to put it right at there up front that you're not necessarily going to see all of the things in the quest book happen on stream because some things Kumadori might do, there are some things that Grench might do, and there are some things that I might do when playing off stream. But we're going to try our best to do the major event items in progression during a stream session. So that's going to be the goal. Let me see what else. Um, let's look at the quest book. Let's talk about what this pack is about. So, the pack says that it's in heavy development, but District actually reached out to the pack developer, and the quest book changes that they were planning are currently on hold, so we don't have to worry about that for now. Something may change in the 6 months or so that we may be playing this pack, so we'll see if that changes. But for now, everything should be good to go. This pack is a mix of lots of different aspects of Minecraft. The last pack that we played Techopolis 3, very heavy into automation, getting your factory built, making it grow, making it do all of these crazy crafts. Um, that was very heavy into that. There was not really any need for exploration, for adventuring, for enchanting, for doing all of these other aspects. So this is going to be a mix of all of those different things wrapped up into one mod pack. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It may get a little confusing, and don't be surprised if I get stuck at times, but I think it's going to be a grand, grand journey. Um, he refers to this as being the beta version of 2.0, but as I said, He's not anticipating having a quest book change in the near future, so we should be good to go, and we'll just play it as it stands now. So, the important quests that we need to look in, we need to look for shapes that are squares are going to be the support quests. So, those are definitely ones to be looking for. Square shaped quests are important. Good to know. So, certain quests in the progression tree are more important than others. Diamonds are going to increase your difficulty level to a set number or decrease in some cases. Quests with the gear icon may or may not change your difficulty, but are also main progression points. So we've got squares and diamonds and gears. These main points will spawn an eternal gateway above you when unlocked, allowing monsters from the other side to come and attempt to kill you. Oh, lovely. Defeating the gate will grant some decent rewards, but losing will make your world even more difficult. Quests with difficulty level changes are listed below, as well as what level they set your difficulty to. So going to the Nether makes your level 25. Chapter 2 makes it 35. 3 is 50. 4 is 75. 5 is 150. And the end is 300. Oh my gosh, that's hard. Oi, we're currently at level 2.4. I'm already nervous. Oh my gosh. The Tree of Knowledge quest line is designed to be stepping stones for the progression points of the game. Down the middle, you'll find all the core mods you need to progress through, and a rough order you'll go through them. Depending on whether or not you ungated your content, this tree will either be crucial to your gameplay or just a nice guiding system. On the left, you'll see some independent quests. These quests represent the many storage options available in the pack and are placed to match roughly where in the progression tree they can be unlocked assessed. You don't have to use every single one, but some of them may require basic components from a previous tier to be used. This is very important because we have our big giant red floor laid out, which is where our chest monster is going to be put. Thinking about what storage system are we going to use in association with it is important so that we lay the chests out in the best way to link the two together. If we use pretty pipes, we need to have a system where we can lay the pipes down and connect them properly. Things like that. On the right, you'll see a couple of optional quests, like the storage quests. These are placed relative to where you should be unlocking them in progression. These quests are mostly optional to an extent, or are more of a reminder that you now have access to these resources and should be taking advantage of it. Okay, so again, good to know stuff. And then each quest listed in the Tree of Knowledge also has a branch chapter associated to it. These branches are designed to offer some information guidance on a specific mod and its intended progression and can be accessed at any point in your playthrough. Each quest in these branches also offers a reward appropriate to its placement in the progression path. These can be very useful, so it's highly recommended you complete as many of the quests as you can. Our first checkmark. That makes me very happy. So this is the Tree of Knowledge. This twisty core in the middle is the path we need to work our way down. Do 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 to get to the end. And this on the left is our storage options, and then this on the right are the other pieces that would be good to use along the way. And then it's a little big. Let me shrink this down for you. The extras has all sorts of stuff. We have miners, we have these tools, then we have all of the rings and the artifacts and these tools. the generators, all of the pedestals and their upgrades, and the time in a bottle, the angel ring, the travel anchor, the ring of all of these tools, all of these things, all of this stuff being found is just random. Think of how many chests you have to open to find all of these. The answer is a lot. So, I think we're going to help try to put some of our extras back at spawn so that if we have extras of one, maybe we get extras of one of our rarer ones that we can hand off to somebody else to help them finish the chapter. Because it's a lot. A lot. It reminds you a bit of the way solo leveling was introduced. Yeah, probably a little bit like that. That they were all deceived, for in the fire of Mount Drum a single ring was crafted, one ring to rule them all. Yes, yes. This is a lot, and you can see we already have a lot of green check marks because we have found a lot of artifacts. And I am wearing a lot of artifacts. I am carrying a lot of trinkets and artifacts because these things will give you some amazing skills and bonuses. I have belts to give you extra slots. I have hats to give me luck and better armor. I have a hat to give me more luck and to help me get better villager trading prices. I have bunny hoppers to help me with getting better jumps. I have bunny slippers. I have fleet-footed kitty slippers of protection that not only make creepers go away, it gives me better armor, better max health, it gives me better healing power, and it has two sockets on it that I can use to put gemstones. Are you kidding me? I have a ghast eye that gives me 10 extra hearts, gets regeneration from killing mobs, and the regeneration stacks. Again, are you kidding me? I have all of these things slowly getting experience as I go adventuring that will allow me to level them up and get better skills and additional goodies from them. I've got some great things that I found. This Electra of Gravity, minus 15% gravity, gives me Electra Flight, bleh, and then a little bonus to luck. All those little bonuses to luck here and there get a little bit better loot in my chests. A poison ward ring gives me poison immunity. I don't have to worry about which is poisoning me. Are you kidding me? Yes, please. I mean, all of these things, tons of these things. Loving it. All these little bonuses here, there, and everywhere. I got a lot of them. There's more of these things I would love to wear, but I don't have the slots to put them in. It's ridiculous. I love it. But that is what we basically spent all of last night and then all of today doing. We started a storage system of sorts in these chests. They're already overflowing. I mean, they're just full of stuff. And then I have backpacks filled with stuff already. And the overflow chests are full of stuff already too. So that's why our first priority is going to be we've got to get the chests laid out, figure out what storage system we're going to use, how we're going to access it, do we have the ability to build it, get it all laid out and connected with a terminal, get it all set up, and then start sorting all of the goodies that we already have. It'll be great. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that very much. So, In logistics, we've got lasers. I sort of kind of understand lasers, but not exactly. We have got dimensional tanks, modular routers, haven't used them. We've got danks, those can be handy. Here we have pretty pipes. We've used pretty pipes before in the past. There is a storage system associated with that. We have used that storage system before in E2E. So this might be the first system we try to build if we can, but it's going to take having the ability to have steel. So we've got to get a good fairway through immersive engineering to have steel to be able to put pipes down to put a storage system together. We can put the chest down and we could organize those chests, but once Pretty Pipe starts working, things aren't going to stay organized. They're just going to put them in chests unless we put filters in place. But at that point, does it matter so much? Or do we just put everything down and not care where it's stored individually as long as we can access it in a chest? So, again, storage system to come in the middle here. So it'll be very similar to having just a central location and everything will be here. And there's lots of room for us to build something going up as long as it's all connected to one access terminal that we can work from. It's a good plan. That's the plan we're going with. It's just a matter of getting there. One of the first things we're going to work on is going to be create, because we have to get through create to get to the engineer's hammer so that we can get into immersive engineering to make steel. We need steel to make the storage system that we want to be able to use the pretty pipe system. So I know the groundwork for what we need to do. It's a matter of how do we get there. We've triggered a couple of other quests here and there. So we've triggered be careful because I believe we got the honey bottle, but we haven't found any honeycombs yet. I think there is a hive back at spawn that we could use shears on to get the honeycombs, and then that would trigger that to unlock all of this. But we're going to have all the bees. Guys, you know Akumadori and I love working with bees. So that's going to be so much fun. But again, this is down in book 2, so we're a ways away from that. Dimensions, we've got killing the warden to get to the deeper dark. We've got the Aether. I don't think we've done the Aether, so that'll be fun. And then we've got Twilight Forest. Oh, it's Twilight Forest. We always do Twilight Forest. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Why is there a picture of a rocket? You need a tier 1 rocket to go to Twilight Forest. Say what? Okay, that's different. We go to Twilight Forest via space. That has my attention. Okay then. Ars Nouveau's in this pack. That's a magic mod we're very experienced with. Blood magic. That's one we're very experienced with. We did that one back in Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. That will be pretty straightforward to do. We don't have to worry about the glyphs. Love that for us. I don't see the glyphs there. Actually, additions. We are very familiar with doing our canola. Here is our various blocks in actually additions. The icons and the machines look a little bit different than I remember, but we are familiar with doing these. We have greenhouse glass for growing our crops. That's always nice. So that's straightforward. Then book 3, we've got Visiting Eternus. This are the cataclysmic bosses. Grench has done those before. I think he's done all of these. I'm not sure about Frosted Prison. That one doesn't ring a bell. Industrial Foregoing. We've done this one before with the simple machine, the pity machine frame, the advanced machine frame. Simple. It's pity, simple, advanced, supreme, and all of the various machines using acacia wood to on the fluid extractor to get the latex out, making it into plastic. We've done all of that before, so that's something familiar. We know how to do that. Occultism. We know how to do occultism, and we use the wormhole for storage before, so we're very familiar with that. That'll come in handy because I'm sure by the time we get to this, we're going to need all the storage we can get. And Nematocrop. Bleh. Not my favorite mod. I do not have a good time trying to deal with getting the pressure just right, getting the heat just right, and I'm not good at this at all. Hey there, John. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hey, digital storage. Here is AE2. Now, note its location that AE2 is not until the end of book 3. We've got a long way to go before we get AE2. Why is it so long to get to AE2? Because you don't get it till you go to the moon. You're AFK, but you're here to lurk and support. I appreciate your lurkage and your supportage. Thank you very, very much. Nature's Aura, another magic mod we're very familiar with. Thermal. Thermal is one of my favorite tech mods. Very simple, very straightforward way to program their machines, the way they work, the way the upgrades work. We don't get it until book 4. That's very late in the pack. Okay, extreme reactors. We just went with extreme reactors in the last pack, so we're very familiar with how that one works. Harvest the world. Look how late in the pack we're getting to mystical ag. Not until the end of book 4. Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, sure, we have Inferium Essence. That's good. Could we make the seeds now? Oh, no. No. No, we can't make the seeds. We need to kill the warden first. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay then. Yeah. Yeah, let me get right on that. No. Nope. Not not that's not happening for a while. Elemental Craft. This is another magic mod. We've had fun working with that one in the past. I think we used it in one of the Ragnamod series, maybe. So that'll be fun. Here's Keeper of the Dragons. So here we have the fire and ice stuff. It's mixed in, because that's fire and ice, and it's mixed in with Botania. So that's interesting. Mixing the fire and ice with Botania. That's very interesting. But here again, Botania is not until book 5. RF tools. We've used some RF tools before, but this has got a whole lot of the other stuff. The common, rare, and legendary dimensional essences. We've done all of this before. I can remember working with JC on that. Um, mechanism. Mechanism isn't until the end of book 5. That's really late in the pack to be bringing in mechanism. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. When we get to book 6, now we're looking at the end game. So here we have extended crafting. We literally just did extended crafting at the end of Techopolis 3. Here's the Undergarden. So that's interesting. We're sticking the Undergarden in at the end of this pack. Expanding our horizons. It's our old friend EMC. Oh, we did EMC and Ragnamod. That'll be fun. Here's Forbidden and Arcanus, where we've managed to somehow complete part of one of these, which I find that interesting. I'm not sure which one it is, because it's turned blue. Interesting. Here's Draconic Evolution. That's a very short chapter. We've done lots with Draconic Evolution before. Here is our good old friend Powa, which I like that we don't have the build every iteration of the same cell. Oh, no, we do. It's just put in a different display. Oh, well, that's okay. We know how to make all the iterations of all the machines. It's fine. That's okay. And then we have creativity unlocked. Oh, we just have to know what's in an ultimate singularity, because that was our finale on Techopolis 3, was creating the ultimate singularity. We didn't finish the pack. We got to like 90, 95% maybe of the pack, but we made an ultimate singularity. And for me, I consider that my achievement. I got to an ultimate singularity. So I didn't 100% Techopolis 3, but I was like, oh, I'm good. We can move on to something different. So, how bad is an ultimate singularity? It's making one of every singularity. Okay, and how many is it? 10,000 items. Okay, yep, that's a lot. That's a lot of items. And the creative essence is one of every single essence in Mystical Egg. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Let's see. The perfect rune. One of every rune from Britannia. Okay, fine. Oop. The Mystian Blossom. What is that? Oh, one of every flower from Britannia. Oh, sensing theme here. The Ultimate Ingot. Well, this now just makes sense. It's one of every ingot. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, got it. Creative Botany Pot uses 2 of the Mystian Blossoms and 1 of the Creative Essence to upgrade an Ultra Botany Pot. Okay. Creative Blood Drop uses blood orbs, promises of tenacity, empowered inverted potentia, a dark gem singularity, spiked plates. I think that's the standard recipe for that one. That's not bad. Not fun, but it's not bad. Blech. Okay, that one's bad. 12 ultimate ingots. A plastic singularity. 4 creative essences. And 12 infinite control circuits. Spectrum alloy, which uses enriched spectrum on a shining alloy, which is enriched shining, enriched thermonuclear, radiance. Radiance dust is glowstone dust powered by uranium oxide. Oh Lord, that's a whole chain of machines. Oh my Lord. Is the ultimate singularity the end game mark of most tech FTB these games? Think I think it's probably in there. It's usually I mean, some measure of the creative items is usually your end game target. I would say that's probably a fair statement. I don't see. There it is, the creative vending upgrade. This is, oh, sweet Mother Mary and Joseph. This is your sort of final piece. Because once you can make the creative vending upgrade, you have infinite everything in the game. Because you can make infinite of these, and then you make infinite of everything else in drawers. And then it's game over, right? But oh my, 8 of those, 9 of those, 8 of those, 4 of those, a gem chest plate, the creative energy cube. Basically, you're combining all of the creative items, in some cases multiples of them, in one crazy craft. Whew. And some of those items are not even on this quest chain. Wait. The ultimate honeycomb. Oh, that's messed up. You need the creative honeycomb to make the creative ending upgrade, but the creative honeycomb isn't one of the quests on the quest chain. Oh, that's rude. Wowzers. What Grench and I also learned is how some of the stuff on here, the way it twists and twines together, you really want to follow this guideline and pay attention to the way things work together. When you see those recipes, I just see time sinks. I don't really see complexity, sadly. There's definitely a lot of time sinks. I would agree with you. It is going to be, the end game is going to be crazy, assuming we get there. JC and District are just so good with their animation, their automation, excuse me. And I am definitely still lacking in that department. So I need to really focus more on getting better in that department in every playthrough, really. I need to focus more on it so that I can keep up in the end game. I may do really well on the quests in the first part of the game, but then what usually happens is I'll charge ahead with a whole bunch of check marks at the beginning and early middle of the game, but then my factories, when it comes to those middle, late, and late end game stuff, I get bogged down and I get stuck and I can't keep going, and then I end up falling short. And I really don't want that to happen this time. I want to at least keep up if possible. That's sort of my goal. So if we look at this one, and if we want this to be sort of our overall, I do not scale well. That describes my issue very well. I didn't have the throughput necessary to keep up with the Joneses. So to make that ultimate singularity in Tech 3, I could make the necessary quantities of everything, but I ended up taking it to JC's base to use his multi-block because I didn't have the ability to, in a timely manner, make the blocks necessary to build that multi-block on stream to also then be able to make the singularities and complete the ultimate singularity on stream. So since he already had the block made, I just used his machine and his power and brought all the inputs myself. So I provided the inputs, he provided the multi-block to put it all together. So it was excellent teamwork. But I think what we can do is focus our attention on this quest chain and going down this way and trying to do these groups simultaneously as we go. And I think that'll work out very well. But we also need to have places to do them. This whole area here is going to be dedicated storage area. So I want to have another couple of areas set aside for working these other areas that we've identified in this quest chain. So there's going to be a smeltery. So we're going to make the pieces and parts to make a smeltery. And then over here, I don't think we're going to go with this storage controller. We'll make it for the quest, but I don't think we're going to go with that storage controller. I think we're going to go with this one. Make the crafting terminal from Pretty Pipes is what I'm thinking we're going to do. But see, that one requires steel. But I can use that one then to make this one, right? So I'll make this one, I'll use it to make this one. I make this one just to complete the quest. But that'll be the plan there. But I know I'm going to need a smeltery. And then I'm going to need a create area, because then we're going to work on immersive engineering. And then this, we're going to be working on Ars Nouveau. Oh no, Eidolon. Those, I don't know why that book makes me think of Ars Nouveau. The book is not the same. So that's 4 separate areas. So we've got a smeltery, we've got create, we've got immersive engineering, and then we have Ars Nouveau. No, Eidolon. Eidolon. So I need to add some more platforms carefully to our existing area. So what I want to do is I want to finish out this square. So we've got this platform here. I want to fill out this square, and this square to make it one full grid. And then I want to complete, I think, this square be more of a rectangle down here. This longer rectangle area I think would be good for immersive engineering because it would be a longer space. That's sort of my thought right now, is this long rectangular space would be the immersive engineering area. And then we can decide what makes the most sense between these other areas. That's sort of my thought process at the moment. Now, doing this is going to be the trick because I don't want to fall. And my umbrella likes to put itself away. So, we have to do this without putting the umbrella away. This is going to be a stream where we're not making a lot of quest progression on stream. We are going to be doing building, and we're doing base building. And then after the hockey game tonight, Grench and I are going to work on that storage system and hopefully have it put together, organized. And then hopefully tomorrow we will be in a position to start digging into using these platforms and moving forward with building a smeltery and working on create and making that progress. Okay, so this is lining up with right there. I think I want to go 2 more. I want to line up with the edge of that. Perfect. Not perfect. Here. Move that here. The way I've been building these is filling them in like I'm coloring and doing large sections at a time. I did it again. See, there I did it. That freaks me out when that happens. Now, it's important to remember where my giant pillar is, because I need to use that giant pillar to work off of my, oop, see, did it again. My platforms underneath are going to be coming off of that pillar. And Grench is going to be able to build those because he got an Electra that allows him to have creative flight. I may be a little jealous, not gonna lie. It was a pretty good find. Pretty good find. We've both been hoping to get moonstones because those are also really good trinkets to get. But he was pretty happy with his Electra. It's an invisible wing. I have one, but it is a Source Touch Time Worn Electra of Gravity. So it gives me Electra Flight and it reduces my gravity a little, but it's not like the greatest. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We want it to be like roughly square-ish. So I'm going to come out here and we're going to say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna be able to get out that far. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also need to make some torches or find some of the lanterns that we've grabbed and add them to these new spaces to make sure they are properly lit up. Ugh. Pinky getting tired. I'm pretty sure I took some torches out of chests during my looting. I do not want to come back after the hockey game and find we have a bunch of mobs that have moved in on our new platforms. That would be bad. The area won't be chunk loaded while we're away, so it should be fine. Because on the map we are so far away you can't even see us. We are very, 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 very far away. Also, on this one, I will like to add fences because I do not want to fall off the edge. I may be a little paranoid, like more than a little paranoid about falling off the edge of the side of the platform. Just a little paranoid about falling off the edge of the. I did it again. Stop doing that. Does this have. No, I don't want to. Redwood fence. Lovely. No, not there. I cannot just run off the edge. Stop that. Dang it. I wanted to get the lantern on there before it got dark. No. Ah. I'm one short. Where have we heard that phrase before? Oh, I'm off by one. One short. No. Find all the prairie houses. Okay. Calyx is on... Oh, ethereal wings. That's the one that Grench has. Ethereal wings. You're exploring to find a base place. Nice. Looks like you're finding some good stuff during your explorations. And boom. There we go. Okay. So the new area has fencing. So can't run off the side now. We have a little bit of a light problem here in the middle. Do I have any torches or additional lanterns? I do have a lantern. We'll just put a fence roughly in the center. And do that. This one looks like it's okay. So it looks like this one's okay. Excellent. All right, so that gives us... Oh dear. I built the platform in the wrong quadrant. epic fail, Cat. Well, Cat should have checked the map. Well, look, we just claimed that chunk, and now it's part of the base. I meant to go east, and I went west. I meant to go this way. And now it's going to rain. Well, that's just an epic fail. All right, let me look at this map again. All right, wait a minute. All right, I am now facing the southeast quadrant that I want to fill in. So straight ahead of me. Should be this quadrant. Epic fail, Cat. It's okay. We will use that space. No problem. Oh! You found the Tinker Citadel! Oh, nice find. What pack is it that we had the Tinker Citadel in? Gosh, I don't remember. I want to go right here at the edge. And don't be alarmed at the sounds you hear. Grench has started with easy villagers, and we do have an iron farm going. Oh, Grench is going to jump in the game quick before we have to go to hockey. Sweet. I knew I was not going to get much done today. Well, that's interesting. It did sweep the next thing of planks into my inventory. Hadn't been doing that before. because I knew I wasn't going to have time for a very long stream today. Tomorrow, I don't have to take Kumadori to work. So I should be able to have a lunch to dinner Sunday stream. I only have one sweater on the order board, and I'm going to delay it until Monday. So I can have a stream, and that will be so much fun. And then hopefully that one sweater, I don't think is going to take that long. I mean, we're talking a couple days at the most. So maybe by middle of week, unless something, changes because I have more orders, maybe we'll be back with another stream. And I anticipate what'll happen is I will probably have a little bit of playtime off stream to work on stuff in the meantime. Okay. So this is going that way. All right, I'm halfway out. Looking out that way. So now I need to go from here out. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this one's a little larger than the other one. So it was 11. So this is 1. Two. Ooh, you know what? Wait. Get. Oh, here comes District 2. This now gives me a little shortcut to my bed. Also nice. Do I have another lantern to put over here? I should light this up. I do. Any more lanterns? Lantern. Not seeing more. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to bring it out one more. I think that lines up better with the middle of that room. We're going to have create. We can have Grench create his mining machine and his paving machine that we used in right about 7. And take those down to ground level and put them to work, bringing us some ores until I figure out what the mining machines do and how to build them. This whole thing is dark, which worries me a little bit. If I put this lantern here, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Grinch, did you get my lantern? Oh, wood production needs some help. Okay, just a second. Did it get full? No, the lantern is here. Oh, dear God, I did the same thing here. I did the same thing here. Please put the botany pots here, and I will make hoppers to go with them, because I did the same thing here that I did on the furnace. I'm a doofus. Iron. Oh, yeah. No, I need logs. Logs. I did a bad. Hopper botany pots. How did I totally miss that I didn't get the achievement? Never mind. That should fix the wood production. I almost took care of all of it. We'll probably need a lantern or a lamp. A lantern or a lamp in the middle. like we did in the other side. Which is fine. We can do that. No. Please, Mr. Umbrella, stay where you are. Choo choo choo. Ah. Stop that. Gesundheit. Okay, one short, which I need to put a torch in the middle, like there. I don't think I had another lantern. I think that was the last one I had. And the recipe for a lantern. Which is not spelled that way. Oh, iron nuggets around a torch. Oh, dude, we can make that. Hell yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. I have charcoal over here from previous batch. We are good on that. Do, 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 do. Thank you, though. Good to have some more. We're going to go through a bunch, I bet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I made a batch of 7 lanterns. Lanterns, cat. These are lanterns. And we will run one of them out to here. And go boink. And one short. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to go boink and boink. And I'm going to do this. Need to make that. That. A whole bunch of these. Okay. I'm gonna go sleep in my bed quick. Because now this line here, this can have stairs. No. Ooh, that's cool. The fence curved. Okay. There we go. Now we've got 3 platforms. Let me ask. I don't remember the answer to the question. Okay, so I need to turn around the opposite way and look this way. In 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, so we probably have time to do one more section, or at least a part of it. And since the hockey game gets started at 6, it should be done by 9, which means I might have time to work on the storage stuff tonight after hockey, unless the gang wants to go out to a bar or something afterwards. So I don't know. We will see. There's a whole hockey gang. It's cool. Stab it. Nope. Do, do, do. JC! You better be in stream and keeping your streak alive, sir. You were lurking while you were at the store. Okay, good. Phew! I was a little worried because I'm like, I don't think I've seen JC say anything yet. You turned me on and then you left. You liked shopping better than me. Oh well. JC, this pack has so many POIs. It's ridiculous. Grench has got Hackstride Village and one of those. And there's this thing down here, and this thing down here, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of these, and one of those, and yeah. All the things. This is what is called as overcompensating. There were no POIs in the last mod pack that we played. Therefore, the next mod pack has all the POIs, and it's going to give you all of them at once. Deal with it. It's quite messy. You haven't even installed it yet. Dude, you so far behind. It's okay. You're going to spend like the whole first day just clearing out the loot chests from spawn and the 2 villages near spawn. That's all you'll do. That's it. That's all you do. Nothing else. let's see. So now this is going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. So this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That looks pretty good. Everybody's getting on to play just as we're leaving. I have so much fun just watching everybody getting their achievements and seeing all the loot come in. It's just, I find that just entertaining. No, we definitely have not gotten a netherite ingot. That would be we need to go to the nether and get ancient debris and yeah. Or find a bounty board that offered netherite. Would be another option. Dang it. Oh, I wish it would stop doing that. Our difficulty level has made it up to 2.5. The bounty board is in the village north of spawn, but its rewards focus mostly on fishing tasks. So I doubt you would see a netherite ingot there. I don't know if our jungle village downstairs has a bounty board or not. I haven't been yet. go. Lovely. I'm gonna need more stairs than that. Oh, that's true. I wonder if it shows. Bounty board. Use. Salvaging can get it if we have any netherite equipment. I don't think we've had any netherite equipment. I don't think any of our loot has made it that high. We've gotten a bunch of equipment which is labeled as scrap, but I don't think it is netherite scrap. Wait. It says it's scrap, but I don't think it means netherite scrap. Actually, maybe we haven't gotten any of that yet. Maybe that was in our other playthrough. Problem, you're playing too many mod packs and they start sort of swirling together in your head. Yeah. Intelligent scrap metal helmet of magic. What did I do? Oh. I didn't craft it, I just looked at it. That gives me 6 health. I don't want to get rid of this. It doesn't give me 6 health. I really don't think that's meaning netherite scrap. Oh, wait. I know how we can find out. Wait. Look at it again here. Malleable, synergistic, organic. Have I checked the recipe for flint and steel? No. What the hell is that? Molten iron over a flint. I don't hate that. I actually don't hate that recipe. Casting iron on a flint. I don't hate that recipe. That's actually clever. Okay, synergistic, organic, and malleable. Okay, wait. Here. Here. Oh, this is only tier 1. This one's gonna tell me anything about netherite. I need the better book. Not that we have any of the silent stuff set up yet anyway. I don't think any of that stuff is netherite. I think if it was netherite armor, it would say netherite. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? That says netherite chestplate. Oh no. District ran into a bear. There will be a district death incoming, potentially. You ran into 2 bears. Oh, there may be multiple deaths incoming. And they attacked me. Of course they attacked you. You've got the ring on. That one's done. And you're going to do the ring too. You guys are crazy. It makes the game so much harder. It's hard enough. You don't need to make it worse. Oh, y'all are nuts. It's fun? No, no. Okay, we need to talk about your definitions of fun. Oopsie. I think that one may have fallen off. I think, that lack of getting out of the house is starting to cause some confusion. Ugh. You guys might have POI burnout by the time this one's over. Okay. There we've got 3. Got 1 left. No! Grench should not be required to wear it. No, 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 no. No, Cat should not. Oh, no. Cat threw hers away. Cat is a smart person. Cat got rid of it as soon as possible so it goes bye-bye and doesn't accidentally get shifted onto her finger because this darn game likes to just shift on pieces and parts whenever it likes to. No, 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 no. We are not having this game shift something it shouldn't onto my finger. No, 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 no. We are not having accidental pudding onage. No, let's see. We want to stop here. That one I went a little past. I mean, it won't hurt to go a little past. But if I'm going to go past, I'm going to try and make it even with here so it goes to the middle of the room. Ah! No, game. Stop. Y'all just stop that right now. Do 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 do. If my Stars can win tonight, they will advance to the championship round for their division against Fargo, who won their series last night 3-1 in double overtime. The series will be starting on the road because Fargo is the 2 seed. But we would still get, I think, at least one more playoff game. Fargo has a USHL team, yes. That's what tier of hockey the Stars team is USHL. No, 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 not the Dallas Stars. This is the Lincoln Stars. They're not affiliated with the Dallas Stars at all, but players from the USHL division do go on to play both at the collegiate level and at the NHL level. There have been former Stars players who have gone on to win the Stanley Cup, which is very, very cool. Yes, I saw we have a roof sheep. I don't know what to do about her yet. There's now 2 of them? Oh, snap. There are some leads in here, I think. So why a sky base? Because, well, a couple reasons. First of all, here are the leads. I'm gonna put the leads in the wood chest under the hoppers. So part of the idea was, of course, we've gotten in this sort of routine, and I think we're in 3 packs now. So since Decursio, in Decursio, what we did is we built the giant tree. And since then, instead of building a base, or, in Decursio we grew it, we have adopted a POI and just adopted it and refurbished it and taken it from there. So can you make a sheep pen? I can. Let's see. Let's go with the one over here. Just a second. I go grab dirt. I know we had some dirt. Where did it go? So anyway, that's sort of our thing now, is adopt a base and remodel. And so as we were looking through the POIs we ran into this one, although it was kind of a funny one because it was 2 of them squished together, and they made a very interesting montage of stuff. But we thought this one would be fun to remodel. And then the idea of, instead of building a base up, we would build the base down. We thought that would be sort of different. I need to turn around. Okay, I need to go to my... Is it going to be this one? Yes, it's going to be this one. Let's put them here. So let's go here, here. No, I didn't do that. Like there. And then... like that. And then do... Almost done. Can you pick them up and put them... Yeah, okay. Okay. Just a second. Boosh. Good. Now, somewhere I have... Okay, that's the reverse of what I want you to do. I want to turn them into grass. How do I turn them into grass? With bone meal, right? If I bone meal the dirt, it will get grass. Well, it has to have a grass to start, doesn't it? Sheep, move. I can't bone meal the dirt. It has to have a grass to start. And we don't have silk touch. I don't think we have silk touch to break grass. Oh, unless we have a... This spellcasting wooden sword that has silky shears on it? You thought we had a grass block? Do we have a grass block? I don't remember seeing a grass block. It is 4:50. Do we need to get ready to go now? Oh, yep, sure. Just one moment. I will be right back, folks. Give me just one moment. I'm back. Okay, so we have corralled the sheepies, which is great. That means we have a source of wool. Well, we will if we can get a grass block in there. I'm wondering, the sword has silky shears on it. No, it doesn't work. Needs several dirt blocks. Right? Those are our dirt blocks. We do, we just don't have a way to move them around. Oh. I suppose you can get it over there. Hang on. Oh, will it spread downwards, or does it need to be like linear with each other? It will go down? Okay. Chat knows. Chat's smart. Chat knows the way of the grass. This is true. It goes up down vertically 1 to 2 blocks without touching. Well, that's good to know. All right, now I'm trying to figure out where would I leave off my here. You're there. We've got, oh, here we go. Yep. That takes care of that side. So this side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 1. And my umbrella. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This side's going to be very short. Which is fine. We'll be coming back for them. I have Grench who can fly with a pickaxe. He can come in underneath and mine all of those things out later. When it's safe. Me doing it, not quite as safe. Ah. Come on. We're also getting, we've got our iron farm going already, and Grench is working on getting more of the easy villagers going, so we'll have emeralds coming in other ways pretty soon. I am not too terribly worried about emeralds. Yeah, that's what the netherite's for. If I remember we need we're gonna need the blaze burner. So we're gonna need a netherite. We're gonna need ancient debris. Oh, District found the pub. District found the Greenwood pub. Nice find. Okay, so now if we look at the map, it's not quite a perfect square. I think I ended up maybe one longer over here than over here, but it's pretty darn close. Well, to be fair, that corner didn't exist when Grench laid things down, so that's not that he did anything wrong at all. I created base where there wasn't any. And I am getting this chair out of here. All right. That makes it a lot easier to get around there. So the only thing we're missing is the 16 gravel. Did we never get the 16 gravel? We grabbed cobblestone. We grabbed tons of sand. We never grabbed the gravel. Alright, hang on. Hang on. That one's actually emptier. You're a jewel. Projectiles. Common projectiles, specialized projectiles. Oh, we don't have the other blueprint yet. Drat. Want to empty one of these backpacks out. Okay. 4 more. Right. You are empty. Give me you. Alright. So now I saw on Journey Map when I was looking from the northeast corner. Well, it helps to be on the right one. Why am I getting my north and my south turned around here? Northeast. No, I was looking that way. I could see the village. Which way I was looking, I could see the village. It was this one. Yeah, that one you can see the Hextry village. We don't want to go to the Hextry village and deal with the witches. Oh, hello, wandering trader. Yeah, I don't have any ascended coin. Thank you. No, I don't. Really, I don't. Thank you. But this way... There's a thing of water right below us. There might be gravel in there. There's definitely water over here. I bet I could find gravel there. Oh, are you down there gathering stuff? We need 16 gravel. I need sand, gravel, and clay so I can make grout. I think I've used all the clay to make botany pots. There is still a bunch of sand, so we are good on sand. Let me look and see if there is any clay left that has not been used. There's a little clay. There's a little more clay. Oh, we have an ender pearl. I didn't realize we had one. That's the next thing we need to do is start mining. We have all of these raw ores we need to get. We have the emeralds. That one we have. But we don't have any of the other raw ores. There's diamond, there's redstone. We had some of the raw ores and I already processed it. I forgot we needed it. Bad cat. And we have not started a mine yet. I'm just looking through here to see if there is any more raw ore or emeralds. Where are the emeralds? We have like a stack of emeralds. Where are they? There's 32. I could have sworn we had more than that. Maybe not. Oh, the Origins of Darkness book is here. Yeah, let's totally put that in the book chest. Yeah, we're gonna have to get storage. Big time. Infinite water source has been set up. That's great. I'm just going to set this here for now so I can keep track of the, oops, not that. That's the items for the raw ores, and this is the items for the grout. I'm going to move the sand over there. Yeah. I want to eat it once as the everlasting beef because I think I can then eat it again as the everlasting steak, and I get credit for both, I think. Yep. So that way I'll get credit for two different. Nope, not yet. Did you say that Jungle Village did not have a waystone? It didn't have one, or you just didn't find it? Not that I could find, because part of the village is under the ground. You can now tank 2 whole golem hits now. Ooh, you're doing good. Let's do this. Umbrella is out. My F7 is still on. Remember to save your withered tomes. Oh, that's right. That's right, because everybody can read them. Excellent. Yes, a library of withered tomes. Good call. Oh my god, these blueberries. Blueberries. You're painful. That's a big ass raven. All right, we've got some apricots and some persimmons. Nice. That raven is huge. And we got some nectarines. Well, we're just citrus paradise down here. Oop, no, come on. Got it. All right. So then we've got the jungle. And there would be zombie boys all over the place over this way. Like, I hear them. Oh, I dropped a... But obviously they're not here. I mean, they're here, but they're not here, so they gotta be under me. Oh, or those are the zombies from our monster farm up there. Harvest these melons. I'll take some cocoa beans, thank you. Rainforest. And there is our treehouse. Ow! I ran face first into. Holy cow! Uh-oh. Grench found something secret. Gone bananas. Obtain a banana. Self-sling. It fires you instead of ammunition. No. Poison tip 2. Okay, that takes care of everything in this front room. There are beds. There are more stools. A fedora. Excuse me. There's a toucan. The yellow beds on the item frames look like beers. Oh, they totally do look like beers. That's funny. Oh my gosh, are there like 2 chests in every one of these rooms? No. There's melons. No, there's... What? Where's that door? There's the door. Oh, there's stuff in the barrels too. I wasn't checking the barrels. Gosh darn it, now I gotta go back. That one didn't have a wardrobe. Cat the loot goblin. I am totally a loot goblin. Give me all the things. I want all the stuffs and the things and a side of extra stuffs. Oh my god, it's a cage full of parrots. They can all stay there. Well, I built a platform for the chests. I just wasn't sure where to put the chests exactly. So I haven't placed any of them yet because I want to put the chests in a place where they make sense with the storage system. And so I was going to talk to you about that tonight. Do I need to get up to the upper ring now somehow? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? How does one get up there? Were there stairs in there and I missed it? Hi? Oh, dear. Big scary bug! There is a rope behind the bar. Rope behind the bar. There is a rope behind the bar. Rope behind the bar. Time to eat you. How am I not seeing this? Now I'm worried there's going to be more bugs. Okay, especially because Grench killed another bug. Oh, that probably means there's one of those nests near here. Come to the center. Center of the bar? Center of the bar? Okay. Center of the tree where the bar is, yeah. Go in. Oh! They have a hot tub. Oh, that's right. We have a hot tub. I misspoke. Ha 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 ha. Do, 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 do. Nothing like relaxing in a calm hot tub after a day of killing bugs. Okay. I get back on the rope. Up another level. Oh, I like that. That was cute. Oh. Hello. I have a villager in my pocket. Popsicles. Uh-oh. Something going to happen because I open a trapped present? Oh, you have to prime the present. Well, let's not do that. Oh my gosh, so much things and stuffs. And more things and stuffs. I love things and stuffs. We'll leave the carpet. We don't need the carpet. Totally taking you. My God, it's another level of stuffs and things. Oy, 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 oy. I don't know what exactly it is, but we have it. Oh my goodness. That is at the top. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. A supply of redstone dust yet? Oh, no, 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 no. I believe we have 2. I was correct. 2. So we're not making barrels. Oh, are we talking about for the storage system? Goodness gracious, those pants. Ooh, a book with efficiency 3. That's a good magic book. Yeah, we'd have to go mining and get some redstone. Storage is going to be on this main square platform here. And if we're doing it in redstone chests to start, that's fine. But I think what we're going to do is use the pretty pipe storage, so they're going to have... Is the redwood chests on the redwood floor going to be too much? You want contrasting chests? Oh, good call. I think it's going to be pretty pipes. And then... No, exactly. So we'd make the storage system sorted until we can make pretty pipes, and then the pretty pipe system would just store things whenever, but we'd have the terminal to interact with the chest at that point. It would change how we interact with our items to use the terminal in the future. Once we have steel. We need to fast track steel, basically, is what we're at. Okay, wait. Oh, snipes. I thought the steel was going to be the problem. It also requires a lot of redstone. Like, a lot of redstone. Well, now, if we look at the tree of knowledge... There are these miners. Which, those are the old void miners. They've been updated. What is rubitine? Redstone, Grades of Infinity, and Blaze Powder. So again, that would be going to the nether. But then a tier 1 miner use brings in coal, aluminum, iron, tin, copper, osmium, apatite, uranium, zinc, weight, gold, iridium, nickel. Redstone. with a weight of 10. But it requires energy. Interesting. Well, I can't tell when it's night when I'm reading a note. Am I going to be the designated sleeper for the entire server again? Oh my gosh. Well, no. Grench isn't wearing a ring either. And I bet Akumadori won't either. So it's going to be our team. Yeah. So it's going to be Grench, me, and Akumadori are going to be our designated sleepers. Too funny. Oh my gosh. Greg has never worn the ring, so he probably will opt out too. Phew! Is my gravel up here somewhere? Oh, look, all the beautiful barrels, chests. Ritualistic charm of Hellblade. What the heck is that? Your armor will be ineffective. All damage you cause will be doubled. When your damage reaches 75% of the target's health. Wow. You put it over with the hopper botany pots. Ah, found it. Okay, so we'll do you. You. Oh, want blocks of clay. Do. You. Okay. A lot of grout. Now I need to make a lot of seared brick. Into the furnace you go. And we're just going to fill the hopper here with the grout. Boom, boom, boom. Each vertical stack of chests will be whatever the sign says. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of this in here. This there, this there, this there, this there. All right, so Grench's organizational system will be... When you run out of space in a chest stack, add chests on top of the existing. We can do that. This should work when we do get pretty pipes because we can just run the pipes up the side here and connect to a terminal here in the front. Then pipes go here, here, here. Here, here, here. Yeah, that'll work. Oops, sorry. Right, the pipes would go between the stacks like this. and then run down the center. No, no. Oh, yeah. We'll have the storage controller before we have the pipes. I'm thinking, just because of the way the crafts are set up. Right. Once we have the storage controller and the pipes are hooked up, then the signs won't mean anything because the storage system will put it wherever it has room. I'm rescuing villagers, not kidnapping. There's a difference. He has been rescued. And he will come eventually live in a very cute little one-room apartment in here. Eventually. One day. It'll be fabulous. How are you, Pokemon? So you make... let me see. On the Tree of Knowledge, you make the first storage controller, and it's part of the crafting recipe for the third, which is called the crafting terminal for pretty pipes. The storage controller in the middle is what we used before. But it will only work if you connect it to sophisticated storage chests. So you would have had to have sophisticated storage chests instead of redwood chests. And those would require redstone. I'll have to make it anyway for the quest. But yeah. And it is 6 o'clock. The hockey game is going to start. So we are going to wrap the stream up. Guys, this pack is going to be crazy. We've got so many artifacts and trinkets, and it's got apotheosis, so we're going to be leveling up gear. It's just, this is going to be crazy. We are going to listen to the hockey game. We are going to keep working on this storage area and working on maybe doing a little bit more of advancing. We're going to see if maybe Grench can find an area to start a mine so we can start getting some of these ores. And we are going to be back tomorrow about lunchtime. District is off tomorrow, right? District is off tomorrow. It's going to be his weekend to adult. So I am going to stream tomorrow instead. I will have something to eat, and then I will be streaming. So, guys, come back tomorrow. We are going to have some more IS, which is what I'm calling it. Impostor Syndrome, Episode 1. Dun, 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 dun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This sky base is certainly going to be an adventure. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. There's going to be a lot of POIs for us to raid and loot, and it's going to be tons of fun. And there's going to be some crazy battles in store, I am sure, which we will let Grench do. No, I'm kidding. We'll probably have to help Grench with some of them. I'm sure. But it's going to be fun. I think this pack is going to be very challenging and sometimes frustrating, but it's going to be a lot of fun. But for now, I am going to sign off. Go Stars. Hopefully they can get the win tonight. And we will see you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know how the game went. And have a great rest of your evening. Bye now.